Hey everybody, and welcome back to my channel. I thank you for coming back. I thank you for watching my first video I ever made, and for the views and for the subscriptions. I hope to keep doing this, but of course I need people to keep watching and follow and subscribe. So please continue to do that. I hope you like what I'm going to do this time, and feel free to share it, like it, and hey, comments. I always will look forward to comments that may help me in the future. Most of my videos will be of course sports related, and mostly SEC related. Of course, baseball season is winding down, and then we'll get into football, and I'll try to do about all sports as I try to keep up with all SEC sports. But today, mainly, I'm going to focus on Tennessee's baseball pitching. The SEC is, as usual, the top conference. I mean, you can just look at the rankings, and the SEC is way up there. And normally the SEC has dominant pitching, just one or two, like a top-round pick and this and that. But I don't think anybody in the SEC does. We don't have a Paul Skeens or a Dollander or anybody like that this year in the SEC. And I really don't think Tennessee does either. So I look forward to some comments maybe to see what you guys think. The pitching started off this year with sophomore A.J. Russell. I think he was going to be the ace of the staff, and I think he might still be, but he had an arm injury, and they've been real cautious with him because obviously they're looking out for his career. And I think he's actually going to come back soon, which would be good because we're getting into the tournament time where you need more pitchers, but they're going to bring him back slow for sure. But he was the beginning, and he was doing good. He was a Friday night starter, but he's not pitched much lately, so they had to do some moving around. And they started A.J. Causey, started him on Fridays, and he just wasn't ready for the inning load. So now they've started Chris Stamos on Fridays, which he don't pitch a whole lot of innings. He's got a 3.32 ERA right now, and he's 3-0. But like in the Kentucky game, he faced two batters, and they took him out. And I don't think he's gone over 4 innings. As I do like the Friday combo of him starting for a few innings and then bringing A.J. Causey in. And most of the time, A.J. has been able to go the rest of the game. He's got a 4.12 ERA and an 8-3 record, and he does have a save also. I do like that combination. Saturday, they moved Drew Beam to the Saturday starter this year after he's been the Sunday all year long. And Drew's had an okay year. He's 6-2 with a 3.39 ERA, and I'm not sure if that counts in yesterday's game. But Drew is not a strikeout pitcher. He is a contact pitcher, ground balls, fly balls. And he has left a few over the middle this year and got dinged up pretty good. But he's still, like I said, got a 6-2 record. And he'll give you innings most of the time. He struggles the first inning, but then usually he'll give you some more. I think I heard a commentator say his second 50 pitches are a lot better than his first 50 pitches, which is true. But usually with Beam, he can go pretty deep, and then they bring in either Kirby Cannell or sometimes A.J. Combs or Aaron Combs, to finish him. And that's not a bad combination either. And then the Sunday starter right now is Xander Sechrest, who I like. I'm glad he got the Sunday role. He's been a good teammate for a while now. He's got a 3.89 ERA and a 1-0 record. But he also, other than one outing against Georgia where he went 7 innings and pitched a great game, he usually just pitches 3 to 4 innings. And they've been bringing in Nate Snead to kind of finish the game for him, which Nate Snead, he's just a sophomore, and I look for good things out of him coming up. He's got a 3.13 ERA. He's got a 7-1 record and 3 saves. They've used him as a closer role some weekends, and he's done pretty good with that. Their bullpen, like I said, Snead's got 3 saves. He's done pretty good. Aaron Combs got 2 saves, and he's gave him some innings, and he's done pretty good. And you got Kirby Cannell, the old veteran who's been there forever. He's got 4 saves. I really would like for him to have an actual closer, and I think any of them would be a good closer. And, of course, a closer is 1-2 innings max. They've brought some of them guys in to do 3 and 4 innings, and close it out, which, hey, Tony Vitello, Frank Anderson, they're a heck of a lot better coaches than I am. I'm not even a coach. I'm just a fan, so I'll never second-guess them, even though one of the hacks on Vitello is he leaves a pitcher in too long, which I think he has a couple times this year. But, again, he earns his money. But what do you guys think? I mean, then we got Marcus Phillips. He's a sophomore. He's a big old guy, 2.77 ERA and 2 saves. I think he might be a good future closer. he kind of seems to maybe have the makeup you want, in a closer. He's pitched a lot. You got Andrew Binky. He's just a sophomore, so hopefully he's going to get better. He's got a 2-1 record, 3.52 ERA. He's got lit up a couple of times, but I think he'll be a reliever in the future and give you some future innings. And freshman Dylan Loy, he's been pitching during the midweek games some. He actually pitched the other night and did good. I think he's going to be bright. He's got a bright future. I think he might be a starter maybe next year. He's got a 3.24 ERA and a 1-0 record. And they've got some other guys on the roster that pitch during the midweek. These are the main ones that do on the weekends in the SEC. What do you guys think? What do y'all think about the combinations? What would you do? Who would you use? And just the pitching staff overall. And if some of y'all are fans of other teams, do some comments about your team's pitching. I hadn't really looked any up. I know who the top teams are, Arkansas and A&M, but I don't know, like I said earlier, I don't know if they've got a star, like number one pitcher, kind of like, Paul Skeens of LSU last year or somebody like that. I know here at Tennessee, we've had some good ones. We've had Garrett Crochet, Dolander, and, of course, Burns went to Wake Forest. I'm not sure how he's doing. We had Cheese Dallas. We've had some good starting pitchers here, but I don't know any of them we've got that are just stars like usual on our team or even in the SEC this year. That's going to be my video for today. Just a little bit short. I'm going to try to do more and try to make them better. But I would like to see some of you guys' comments. And like I said, feel free to subscribe, share, and we'll try to keep this thing going and make them better and better each time.